Yes, my people, going into the charts on the 1 hour chart, you can see that price is still bearish based off our SMAs, and we're still within this zone here, where price taps into this army to get a move origin. So just tap into this army to get move origin should hopefully take out this lower low. Until then, we just gotta wait for structure, go to a lower time frame, and hopefully we get a match. So on our 5-minute time frame, we can see that price has potentially hovered the 200 SMA, and we might continue back down, or we could potentially push on higher. So potentially you could have this as your 1, 2, 3, wait for sweep, which we've got 4, 5, hoping that price goes down, and then you might go to your 1 minute, and then just wait for that initial flip. So in this case here, we can see that price done what? We made a high, low, higher high. So initially, if I want a proper flip, technically price has to take out this low. But if I'm looking at things from an internal point of view, then essentially, once these lows are taken out, I can start looking for potential shorts, because I'll be an internal low, if that makes sense. And then when we let price play out, price doesn't come back to take those lows, and then we shoot on higher. So if we just go back to the 5-minute chart, let me go back to the 1 hour chart, sorry. So we've gone back, so when we go back to the 1 hour chart, let me just double check this candle closes. Yep, so we can see that price ended up disrespecting our protected high. This mitigating move origin was not strong enough for us to take out this low. So now price has now flipped. So now this is my protected low. This is currently the market structure shift based on the 1 hour time frame. And we don't currently have a weak high yet because we haven't formed a validated swing high. But right now anyways, this is what we've got right now based on my 1 hour chart. When we go to a 5-minute, this is what we have right now. So when price is really bullish like this, you can expect for price to to continue to push up. And I mean, there are trades that you can take within this internal structure, but I just wouldn't pick it. So for instance, here, this is a series of downward candles. So it's an area of supply and demand. Within this area of supply and demand, what do we have? We have SBS, where this is my 1, this is my 2, this is my 3, 4, 5. Would I have taken this trade personally? Absolutely not. However, if you have context behind this trade, you have your reasons why you think price is gonna bounce up from this area of supply and demand, then so be it. I don't make the rules. But when you go back to our 5-minute, we're gonna see that price is very, very bullish, and we even have this area of supply and demand. So there's always a chance that price might wanna tap into this area here, and obviously make its way back up. And I don't know if it's tap into it. I mean, we did tap into it slightly, but would I count that? Not really. And obviously that's today's current market. If you go on a 1-minute chart, and maybe a little better. So yeah, so essentially you could have, I don't know, let's say this as your 1, this as your 2, this as your 3, where price sweeps 4 and then your 5. Let's just double check it swept. Yeah. And then potentially you could have used imbalance as an area of interest. where that's your cue to potentially, get yourself in. And then yeah, so in terms of entry model, like I wouldn't personally enter this, but in terms of entry model, let's see what we've got. So entry model, we don't really have one. I mean, I can use this one here. Where we close above, came, Victor lows, and then obviously your entry will just be from there, stop at the bottom there, and then yeah. Again, I wouldn't really take this, but it's an error supply and demand, and it is valid. But the main move was the news candle that we got, and yeah. So in terms of a trade between 3 to 5, there wasn't any besides this error supply and demand. No matter how hard you want to try force a trade or force a setup, there wasn't any on gold in it. I'm just gonna keep it straightforward. There wasn't none on gold. Maybe in the morning, but in terms of the news stuff, no. The news stuff, sorry, no. Yeah, news was unexpected, but it is what it is. Always remember that victory belongs to the most tenacious. Wherever in order, I'm wishing you guys a good morning, a good afternoon, a good evening, and a good night. And I'll see you guys next week.